All right, we're excited now to be joined by Mack Hollins, fresh off the practice field here. So we're kicking things off against the Bucks. How was practice today, Mack?
It was great. Yeah. Always good to get out there and get some work in for a couple of days off.
Yeah, so I got to take you back a minute because Evan and I, we were out in Vegas back in 2022 for joint practices. And, yeah, I found Davante Adams was impressive, but I'm watching it, I'm like, this Mack Hollins guy is a problem. And, you know, so when you signed here, I was like, this makes all the sense in the world to me. You had a great year with Josh. Is there something about him, this system, or just that attracted you to New England to pick up where you kind of left off there in Vegas?
Yeah, I think it's just, it's all about executing and do whatever you can for the team. And I think that's kind of something that my game reflects, is whatever it takes, whether it's blocking or whether it's pass catching or special teams, whatever it is, they're going to give you opportunity if you continue to do the right things. So I was super excited when I found out Josh was over here. I was like, come on, let's give it another run.
So we were talking to Coach Ray was doing his press conference earlier today, and he said 41 guys showed up on the off day to lift, and that was a pretty high number, I thought. And just what have you seen from kind of the buy-in and the energy right now? Because we had 10 weeks in without a bye week. It's been a long haul here.
Yeah, for sure. It's always exciting to get guys in there because I'm a Tuesday lift guy. I like to get it out of the way and play football on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So to see more guys in there, I think it just gives more energy to the whole weight room. Especially when you get young guys in there that just see, hey, this is what the standard is. We're just going to go in. I'm going to make sure I get my lift in. Yeah, it's an off day, but it's more of I don't have meetings off day, not I'm done with football off day.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was going to say, one of the coolest relationships I think this year has been you and Efton. Like, you guys seem to just have this bond. I remember back in camp you talking about, driving together, and it seems like that's continued into the regular season. Like, what's that been like taking the young undrafted rook, under your wing a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. He's it's been great. It's been great to work with him and his willingness to continue to work. I've worked with a lot of young guys in camp, and then it kind of fades away. But he's there every day that I'm in there. He's pushing me the same way that I'm pushing him, and that's the way that you want it to be. And selfishly, I'm getting work out of him because if I don't show up, now he can look at me like, Mack, why aren't you there? And then he can give me crap. And the guys laugh because they're like, Mack, you turning him into a mini you. And I'm like, what's wrong with that? My man just want to work all day. He just want to scream and yell and work hard.
Well, it seems like such a key thing because, we look last year, we were like, this room kind of needs some leadership. And it seems like you and Steph have really come in and gotten this group. Everybody's pulling in the right direction. Everybody's pulling for each other. A couple weeks ago, you have a big game. Pop has a big game last week. Everybody's contributing. Like, what's the feeling in the room like right now with all you guys stepping up and, contributing in key spots?
Absolutely. That was the message from the very beginning is, hey, you don't know when your time is going to be. And that's whether it's from Coach Downing, me, Steph, anybody in the room. Hey, your opportunity is whenever you're on the field. It's not, hey, this is your week. Every week is your week, and you just don't know. And it's showing, whether it's me or Pop or Kayshawn or whether it's Chiz or Kyle this week, everybody has a week. And you're just always ready. And it's exciting to be in a room like that where everybody, when we go out to the practice field, it's like, you got to come to work because this could be my week. Like, so every week of practice is hard. Every game is exciting, and that's what a receiver room is supposed to be like.
I was just gonna say, is Efton gonna stop wearing shoes and stuff? Wearing costumes to work
break
on
him of those.
That took some time to develop. I don't know if he's there yet. Maybe a few. He does do some barefoot stuff with me, but he's not fully embraced.
What about a joint costume? When we've seen you the last couple of weeks. You had the costumes going.
We'll see. If it's something that's worthwhile and means something, I'll do it. But I won't do it just for the fun of it.
Absolutely. Last one for me. Just got to ask you about Drake and just working with him and. My favorite throw that he makes is that hole shot that he hit you on in Tennessee. Yeah. Does he throw that ball better than any quarterback you've played with? Because it's pretty amazing how he puts it in there.
Yeah, he's pretty impressive, and it's nice to obviously have a quarterback that can sling the rock. But it's something he works on. It's not he didn't go to Tennessee and I was like, oh, that's the first time I've seen that ball thrown. It's been since I've been here in OTAs. Working those throws, and he's had bad ones in practice and developed and got better and better and better every week, and that's why he's able to execute in the game. So it's great to know that no matter what route you're running, he might be able to fit it there. Like he might be able to throw that. So like don't slow down. Don't think he wouldn't throw this. He's gonna if you're out there, you're there to run a route and run a successful route and get open and let him decide where he wants to put the ball.
Yeah. Last one just to wrap it up. What do you guys got to do down in Tampa Bay to keep this win streak going?
What Braves have been saying, travel with the identity. Do the things that have allowed us to have success throughout the year, taking care of the ball, having effort and finish in everything we do, the details, and then making great decisions before the play, after the play, and during the play. That's what helps you win games in this league, whether you're on the road or you're at home.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Mack. Good luck this weekend.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.